Great Central Large Director D11/2 class 440s totaled 35 engines. They were designed by J.G. Robinson and introduced in 1919 as a passenger engine. Number 62660 is part of the National Collection based at York. The engine is seen at Loughborough preparing to leave with the train for Leicester North on the Great Central Railway. The North Eastern Railway Class Y7040T tank engines were introduced in 1888 for light shunting work. Number 68088 is based at Loughborough in Leicestershire. The engine is seen here in the yard at Loughborough on the Great Central Railway. The Great Eastern Class N7/40 062T tank engines totalled 19. Built in 1940 to the original design of Sir Nigel Gresley's N7s introduced in 1914, they were used for suburban passenger work. Number 69621 is now based at Wansford in Cambridgeshire. The engine is seen departing from Harman's Cross with a train for Swanage on the Swanage Railway. The London and North Eastern Class A3462s totalled 78 engines. They were designed by Sir Nigel Gresley and introduced in 1927 for express passenger work. Number 4472 Flying Scotsman is based at Carnforth in Lancashire. The engine is seen here at Barley Junction whilst working a steam special between Stratford-upon-Avon and London. The London and North Eastern Class A4462s totalled 35 engines. They were designed by Sir Nigel Gresley and introduced in 1935 for express passenger work. There are two engines of this class featured on this tape. Number 4498 Sir Nigel Gresley is based at Carnforth in Lancashire. The engine is seen approaching Saunderton whilst working a steam special between London and Banbury. Number 6009 Union of South Africa is based at Thornton Junction in Scotland. The engine is seen here passing the village of Liebertwood whilst working a steam special between Crewe and Newport. The London and North Eastern Class K4 260s totalled 5 engines. They were designed by Sir Nigel Gresley and introduced in 1937 for work in mixed traffic on the Fort William to Mallaig line in Scotland. Number 3442, the Great Marquis, is based at Bridgnorth in Shropshire. The engine is seen shortly after leaving Bridgnorth with a train for Kidderminster on the Severn Valley Railway. The London and North Eastern Class A2/3 462s totalled 40 engines. They were designed by Edward Thompson and A.H. Peppercorn and introduced in 1943 for express passenger work. Number 60532 Blue Peter is based at Grosmont in Yorkshire. The engine is seen here arriving at Rothley Station with a train for Loughborough on the Great Central Railway. The British Railway Standard Class 7 MT 462s totalled 55 engines. They were designed under the direction of R.A. Riddles and introduced in 1951 for mixed traffic work. Number 70,000 Britannia is based at Didcot in Oxfordshire. The engine is seen passing the village of Upper Hayford whilst working a steam special between Didcot and Sheffield. The British Railway Standard Class 4 MT 460s totalled 80 engines. They were designed under the direction of R.A. Riddles and introduced in 1951 for mixed traffic work. Number 75069 is based at Bridgnorth in Shropshire. The engine is seen here departing from Watchet with a train for Minehead on the West Somerset Railway. The British Railways standard Class 4MT 264T tank engines totalled 155 engines. They were designed under the direction of R.A. Riddles and introduced in 1951 for mixed traffic work. There are 3 engines of this class featured on this tape. Number 80079 is based at Llangollen in Wales. The engine is seen arriving at Bewdley Station with a train for Bridgnorth on the Severn Valley Railway. Number 80080 is based at Swanwick Junction in Derbyshire. The engine is seen here at Swanwick Junction with a train from Butterley on the line of the Midland Railway Centre. Number 80135 is based at Grosmont in Yorkshire. The engine is seen approaching Grosmont with a train from Pickering on the North York Moors Railway. The British Railways standard Class 4MT 260s totalled 115. They were designed under the direction of R.A. Riddles and introduced in 1952 for mixed traffic work. Number 76017 is based at Ropley in Hampshire. The engine is seen here near the village of Bishop Sutton with a train for Ropley on the Mid-Hants Railway. The British Railways standard Class 8P 462 was a prototype. Designed under the direction of R.A. Riddles and introduced in 1954, this engine was the last express passenger steam locomotive to be built in Britain. Number 71000 Duke of Gloucester is based at Didcot in Oxfordshire. The engine is seen approaching Kingham whilst working a steam special between Didcot and Kidderminster.